Midnight energy, yeah. Let it go, let it go, let it. When you sway like that on me, let it go, let it go. Don't talk, don't think, just move, let it. Yeah, right there, spinning. No clouds,
about Lakers
no
jersey
rules, the
put
room
out,
is
and would
spinning.
you look
I'm
who
cool.
it is? The fun guy himself, Kawhi
Deep
Leonard,
shadows,
Jack and
one
Tracy.
spark, your
Very
body
interesting,
tracing
sitting
the
front
dark.
row to watch this match.
Slow.
Love it. Well, guys, Coco Gauff, you were talking about earlier, got a chance to hit, but she also got to the fun guy himself, Kawhi Leonard, in the players' lounge, the two exchanging a little hug there, and I would love to have been a fly on the wall to hear what those two champs had to discuss. They also announced Kawhi was here to the Sobe Stadium crowd, and I promise you, big smiles, standing ovation, everyone pumped.
Strange, let's talk about your recent article. You laid out some of the breadcrumbs, or Easter eggs, as Taylor Swift fans call it, that we've seen and heard when it comes to Kawhi Leonard. And there seemed to be a belief the Leonard investigation was trending towards a conclusion. So, what's the latest?
It just seems like there's been steady momentum and optimism that regardless of the specific outcome of the investigation, Kawhi Leonard is going to be playing basketball in the NBA next year. He is going to be playing for the Toronto Raptors next year. And the expectation is that he'll be available to take up that new job at training camp in late September. The specifics as to when this investigation will be concluded, my understanding is the bulk of the investigating has been concluded, and they're in the process of kind of collating all that information, and then also looking at how are they going to hand out discipline and to who and to what extent. But I think there's a couple of key things that are important from the perspective of Raptors fans. One is that there's no provision for a suspension to be handed out to Kawhi Leonard, regardless of what the findings are in terms of how he may or may not have benefited from so-called phony endorsement deals as it relates to the Clippers. The kind of provisions for punishment
Or ask for something differently or change the agreement they had with the Clippers?
My understanding is the deal is the deal. And as you point out, or as we were talking about, because there's not a provision of, say, a 40-game suspension, that's just not an option available within the collective bargaining agreement on this issue. From the Clippers' point of view and the Raptors' point of view, the Clippers are getting the assets. They're getting Grady Dick. They're getting Brandon Ingram, all the draft equity. The Raptors are getting the player they so badly want. So there's no need to renegotiate that trade. And even in the most outside scenario, Ivanka, where it was determined that, the proper punishment here for Kawhi Leonard was to void his contract, well, at that point, he's a free agent. And so the Raptors would be in position potentially to sign him even in that scenario. So I think, those are all things to keep in mind.
Okay. Okay, great stuff. Thanks for laying it out and explaining it all.